Everybody, welcome back to Demon's Garage. Hope y'all are having a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Back on camera. Yesterday in the video, or I guess say the last video, the car was making some clicking sounds. Talking about my 2016 Dodge Challenger Shaker, 6-speed manual car. When I'm turned all the way to one direction, I let the clutch out slowly. I could hear something clicking or popping. So I'm heading over to my boy Hellcat Dan's house. He's had, his Hellcat since 2016. He's replaced a couple transmissions. He's changed axles. He's done all kinds of work to his car. Pretty much looks, just lowered on the outside, but underneath everything's all changed out, AED, the whole 9 yards. So I'm hoping today we can get under the car. We did lower it, 2023, so it's been probably about 2 years exactly since we lowered it. I have been under the car since then to do a nut and bolt check, but today the plan is just to get underneath the car, make sure everything is good, double check the cradle, make sure it's torqued down, double check the diff brakes, make sure it's torqued down. While I'm under there, just do a all-around bolt check. Everywhere I see a bolt, just going to put a wrench on it, make sure it's nice and tight, and then inspect the carrier bearing and inspect the axles. My boy seems to think that maybe the axles are clicking, and that since the car is lowered, it's that's what's causing this, and I might need to upgrade to the red-eye axles. What I'm thinking is that since these springs are already on his car and it's sitting pretty low in the back, and it sits low overall, that I might just go ahead and get some new springs for the car. It's on the it's on the iBox Sportline kit right now, so I'm thinking I might switch it to the Pro kit. That would actually raise the rear and the front of the car. The Sportline kit does about 2 inches or 1.9 rear and 1.3 front, and the Pro kit does like 0.9 front and 1.3 rear. So the back end of the car would actually come up, I don't know, about 1 inch, maybe a little less than 1 inch in the back, which could definitely help. It would come up probably half, maybe 1/4 inch in the front, half an inch, which would definitely help with speed bump clearance. So I might consider that if we come to the verdict that we should just look at changing the springs. He put them on in 2017, and the iBox springs have a 1,000,000-mile warranty, but maybe they're used a little bit, maybe they're just sunken down. He put about 30,000 miles on them. I've put about 8,000 miles on them. So, it's far below 50K on the springs, but anyway, that's what we're getting into today. Sorry for the long-winded intro. We're at 261 subscribers. Really appreciate y'all. If y'all hit the like button, comment on the video, consider subscribing if you want. Doesn't cost anything. Really helps the algorithm of the channel. Gets us out there, gets the Challenger content out there, and some of the GTO content we're going to be doing. So let's have a good day, y'all. Yeah, since we're having a little chat right now, I figure talk about the GTO. Last night, I planned, since this car was broken, not broken, but making that clicking sound, I wasn't going to drive it until I could get over to the homeboy's house to give it a good shakedown. But so I started working on the GOAT last night, got the original air cleaner back on, got it all fired up, went through, cleaned the interior, vacuumed. I should have put this all on just like a quick time lapse or something, but I didn't. Also got into sanding the top of it yesterday, re-exposed a lot of that, what was underneath the vinyl top. I got that car 2007 and had a vinyl top, had quite a bit of rust underneath. Car was from Framingham, Massachusetts, is where it was built. Not sure how it made its way to California. Actually, it'd be kind of cool to check, see if there's any Carfax information on that thing. But yeah, so I went through and did some sanding on the top, uncovered more rust, stuff you don't want to see. But I think the plan for that is just to sand it all the way down. Again, maybe get it close to metal, or, you know, through rust, do another coat of rust inhibitor on it. And then I'm gonna have to do some metal filler in areas. There's area where it went all the way through the roof. So probably do a little metal filler, or maybe homeboy at work can bring the welder over. We could do a little bit of maybe a little spot welding and then just grind it down and fill it out. But either way, I'm not trying to make it a complete show car. I just want it to look decent. You know, I don't have to tell everybody about everything that they can't see, and I don't plan to sell it. So I'm gonna hold on to that car. But yes, that's kind of the plan with the top of it. Considered putting a vinyl back on it. I mean, that would definitely hide everything, but I don't know if I want to put a vinyl back on it. Vinyl would be the easy solution, but I like the way the hard tops look, and I've spent all this time getting the top back in shape that, you know, probably be better just to do it a hard top. So random thoughts this morning. All right, pulled up at the homie's house, got the car in the air. It's got a heck of a garage setup here. Got underneath the car, didn't really see anything loose. Didn't see any oil coming from the axles, no grease. Here, a little bit of clicking going on, but we're thinking maybe does have 27,000 miles and the differential fluid's never been changed, so maybe it's time to do that today. But I'm gonna get under here and start checking some bolts. But from first appearance, everything looks cool. Just took a ride in this beast. All-wheel drive launches hit differently. Definitely a different feeling than the Challenger 392. This thing's sick, the all red interior. Scat dango. Scatty dango. Old girl in the air. Got that Hemi fever going in. Plum crazy purple fluid. A couple little go fast parts there. Basically got underneath this bitch, checked everything. Got a little bit of mustard on these cradle bolts, but everything was pretty much tight. Now the rear diff bolts, those were a little loose in the back, right where they mount to the top, so we'll see. Bro got the Scat Dango on the lift. Mopar service. Mopar service center. First time she's been on here, it was rocking a little bit, but got it figured out. Shit's on here solid. Damn, look at that, bro. You got room for activities under there.
Yeah, get done what I need to get done.
Shit.
Right? Get enough to make it happen.
I say, shoot me a comment, y'all, if y'all see anybody else with a garage setup like this. If you see anybody else throw their SRT Durango on a lift in their garage, let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear about that.
How come that is?
What's that?
How come in park I got movement?
That doesn't make sense.
Right?
How?
Weird.
Hold on.
Yeah. I'm not neutral.
The shit's in park.
I'm in park.
It's all-wheel drive.
And they're moving together.
What?
They're moving together.
Maybe it's electronic transfer case or something?
But the rear is what's keeping it from stopped.
What's keeping it from rolling
What's
away?
keeping it from rolling when it's in park on the ground.
What the hell, dude?
You know what I mean?
That's... No wonder they're pushing these fucking things away. They don't stay in park. Just kidding. Look how beautiful it is under here. It's all brand newky. Damn, look at them fucking exhausts. They're massive, dude. And that suitcase under there, this thing needs to be opened up, bro. That's why it's so quiet.
It's going bye-bye.
Got fat resonators. fat briefcase. Otherwise, looks pretty reminiscent. Out here at my favorite local tap room. Thank y'all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Been a good day. I think we got some things solved with the car. Put in that Royal Purple 7590. Seems to be running a lot smoother. Haven't heard any clunking yet, but we did find some loose stuff. Made sure everything's all dialed in and tight. So appreciate y'all for watching. Thanks again. If you do enjoy the content, please consider subscribing, shooting the video a like. Even helps the algorithm. Watching people, helping people watch our content. So once again, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Time for a brewski. Peace.